Well, it's finally time. I've been waiting since February for this. I already recorded this. Stupid fucking OBS. Anyways. Digimon starter sets, which I did this a second ago, so let me just do it again. Yeah, Gaia Red and Cocytus Blue starter sets, and then because I pre-ordered them, I also got two of the, whatever these are. Premiere. I forgot the. I just said it. Wow. Why OBS? Do you have to fuck everything up? Anyways, I already recorded this. I forgot the word. Those are the extra things for pre-ordering. Let's go ahead and open these up. I'm going to go ahead and start with Gaia Red because I'm super excited about this. I've been so excited for this game to come over here. And the fact that it's already over here and it's only been less than a year is awesome. It's super good because that means they're not going to give us a shitty different version of the game. They're going to just translate it. That's it. Just translate it. That's all you need to do. Don't do what you did with the original game. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? So here we go. The Digimon card game starter set, Gaia Red. Let's go ahead and start this opening. There we go. This is a very rusty knife. Hopefully I don't get tetanus. As long as I cut properly and not, myself, I should be fine. Oh, that's different. Oh, that was cool. Sorry, I'm easily impressed. There we go. So that's the entirety of the box. And you can see that here it's going to start going for $10.49, which is not a bad price, honestly. So here we go. This is the entire set. And the English ones even come with a small little 12-card booster pack. Look at that. 12 cards. That's pretty insane, honestly. That's not what I meant to do. Ta-da! 12 cards per pack. I will open both of these later because there's going to be another one for the Cocytus Blue. So let me go ahead and just slap that crap over there. There we go. And here we go. Sliding a little thing off. Hell yeah. So first off, we got, I think, 4 of these. Yep, 4 Koromons. Which they are the Digitamas, the eggs that you can have. You can have up to 5 of them, but they give you 4 as a starter. And his ability is, on your turn, while this Digimon has 4 or more Digivolution cards, it gets plus 1000 DP, which the Japanese version originally says Digivolution sources. So cards is, fine. That is just what they call it this time. And if you guys want a detailed explanation on how to play, there are great videos out there already that you can already find. But I can kind of try and explain it at the end of this video, but I will let you know when, so that if you want someone who's actually going detailed into it, you could look that up, but I will give you a basic summary of how to play at the end. We have a Biyomon with 3,000 Digipoints, 2 play cost, 0 evolution cost or Digivolution cost, and no abilities, whether they're no regular ability and no inherited ability. So level 3, that's a Biyomon, and we got 4 of her. Then we got an Agumon with 2,000, 3 play cost, but he has an inheritable ability. Your turn, this Digimon gets plus 1,000. It's not too bad. 2, 3, and 4 of Agumon. Then we have Dracomon with 4,000, play 3 energy. Evolution is 0, no ability. So about on par with a little bit stronger than Biyomon, but honestly, since no ability, it's about worse, unless you evolve. Birdramon is our first level 4 champion. 5,000 DP, 4 play cost, 2 evolution, no abilities. 2, 3, and 4 of her. We also get Cordramon, 6,000, 5 play cost, 2 evolution, and the ability Blocker, which Blocker's pretty self-explanatory. I don't really need to read that. When attacking, though, you also lose 2 memory. Memory is a core part of the game. I will explain that later. And that is 4 core Dramons. Then we got Greymon. And Greymon has the ability... Let's see, do I need to pull that focus out more? Or there we go. Security attack +1. This Digimon checks 1 additional security, which is a great card at 4,000 DP, 5 play cost, and 2 evolution. That's really not that bad. I should bring this back there. There we go. 1, 2, only 2 Greymons. We got a Garudamon with 7,000, 6 play, 3 Digivolution, and when Digivolving, one of your Digimon gets 3,000 DP for the turn. That's our first level 5. And we got 4 Garudamons. Then, Metal Greymon. Your turn, when this Digimon is blocked, gain 3 memory. Again, a level 5, 7,000, 7 play cost, and 3 Digivolution. We got 2 of those, 3 of those, 4 of those. As we go into Phoenixmon, which I can't remember if this was Phoenixmon or Hoomon. I don't remember. Either way, in English, it's Phoenixmon. 12,000 Digipoints, 10 play cost, 2 evolution. And that is our first, I don't know if you can see that, but level 6, actually. And then War Greymon. 12,000, 12 play cost, 4 evolution, and with the ability, for every 2 Digivolution cards this Digimon has, it gains security attack +1. That is a great starting card. 2 of those. Then we have, I think, 4 Taichis? 4 Taichis. Or Taikamiyas. For 2 cost, your turn, all your Digimon get +1,000. It has a security effect. Play this card without paying its memory cost, which is really good. Well, not amazing, but it is good. Then Shadow Wing. Cost 1, main, one of your Digimon gets +3,000 for the turn, as well as a security ability. All of your Digimon gain security attack +1. Sorry, I'm trying to fix this real quick. There we go. All of your Digimon gain security attack +1 until the end of your next turn. That's not bad. And there are 4 of those. Next up, we have Starlight Explosion. 2 cost, main ability. All your security Digimon get +7,000 until the end of your opponent's next turn. Security, all of your security Digimon get +7,000 for the turn. Pretty much the same ability, but different turns. And so there are 4 of those. Giga Destroyer. 6 cost. Delete, which is this game's version of, discard or destroy, etc. Delete up to 2 of your opponent's Digimon with 4,000 Digipoints or less. And the security, activate this card's main ability. There are 2 of those. Then Gaia Force. Cost 8. Main, delete one of your opponent's Digimon. And security is activate its main ability. And you also get 2 of these small little memory cards, which also have pop out there and a pop out there to keep track. You put these together kind of like this to create the memory gauge. Player 1 and player 2. And you just kind of go back and forth. Then, this is the cool part, it just has all the rules on a singular, cards front and back. 2 of them. Singular, I said, I'm sorry. You get 2 cards with just the rules. That is actually really, I'm going to try and read through these to see how well they are. In fact, I can even do that right now to kind of give you guys an idea of how to play. Let's see. This Digivolution. Playing an attack. Card properties. Game flow. Card properties. So yeah, first off, their play cost, the memory cost you need to pay to play a card from hand to your battle area. So in other words, with your memory gauge kind of like this, And I will fix that focus real quick. Ta-da! There we go. I'll just put that to 0. With a memory gauge like that, and let's say this part being the tracker, since that is what it is, the game starts at 0. So you put the tracker on 0, ta-da! And let's say in your hand you got these cards, yeah? So their cost in the corner, is actually what you have to pay if you wanted to put it onto the board. But you also have these, the 5 egg cards. You'll have your deck on the side as well. So like you'll have your deck usually on that side and your eggs over here. Doot. Doot. I'll just put that there. Doot. That's where that stuff kind of goes, yeah? You have your hand, and at the beginning of your turn, you reveal the top card of your egg. If you have an empty space. If you don't, you can't. If you have something there already, you can't hatch another egg. So the play cost is how much it is to take it from your hand to the field directly. Under it is the Digivolution cost, the 0. So if I wanted to if I hatched an egg, I can then Digivolve on top of it, making sure that the bottom inheritable ability is actually still visible. Whatever version I choose, I then move that many spaces onto my opponent's side. If, for example, my thing was over here on 4, and I played that one, that would move it to 2. And I played another one, that would move it to 0. If I played another one, that would move it to 2 on my opponent's side. These are very slidey. 2 on my opponent's side, and it would become their turn, ending mine, as soon as that crosses over to the opponent's side. So that's what those are. Let me get that focus back. There we go. There we go. At the bottom is the inherited ability. That's what this is at the bottom. Then Digimon Power. That's how strong it is. You know, the 3,000 in the corner. Effects are anything that would actually be on the middle of the card. In other words, if, you know, that would be the effect. If it was a Digimon, like, for example, that would be its effect. Level, card name, Digimon color, card number, and rarity are all on that small little line. You can see the name, the level, the card name, Digimon color, which is red, card number, which is this one, ST102, and the rarity, which is C, as you can see there, common. The memory gauge is how that works. When paying memory costs, use the memory gauge. For each point you pay, move the memory counter 1 space towards your opponent's side, just like I said. If the memory counter lands on a number greater than 0 on your opponent's side, your turn ends. Victory conditions. Successfully attack your opponent when they have 0 cards in their security attack. In their security stack. So at the beginning of the game, you actually take 5 cards, which would be, like, for example, these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Without looking at them. So you just shuffle your deck and then pull these, and you put them off to the side. Those become your memory gauge. Or, not your memory gauge, sorry. Your security stack. Anytime your opponent attacks you directly, instead of losing life points, they attack the stack. If it's a Digimon, they attack it, and no matter what, the Digimon gets destroyed at the end, but theirs might die. If it was a option or a tamer card, if it had a security ability, then that activates. Then, so unsuspend phase. In this game, instead of tapping and untapping, you actually suspend and unsuspend, which I will from now on refer to as sus and unsus. you have your draw phase, which is when you draw one card from your deck. What? It's called breeding phase in English? Well, that's weird. That's kind of weird. Once per turn, you can hatch an egg. Hatch a card face up from your Digi-Egg deck into your breeding area, or place a Digimon that Digivolved into a level 3 or higher Digimon in your battle area. In other words, during this, you can do one or the other. You can either hatch an egg, or if it's level 3 or higher, bring it out to the field. Those are the two options. If you cannot do either of them, then you skip the breeding phase. The other one was the growing phase in Japanese. I like that better. Growing just sounds much better than breeding. Main phase. This is when you play Digivolve, attack with Digimons, play Tamers, use option cards, etc. So yeah, you just play your normal hand and whatnot. That's that card. Then, yeah. So pay the play cost, then play the Digimon from your hand. That is specifically playing a Digimon. Whenever a card refers to playing a card, it refers to putting it onto the field. Digivolving, although it might go onto the field, so for example, if I Digivolved to a Birdramon, yes, Birdramon ends up on that field, but they were not played. They were Digivolved. That does not activate certain abilities. That is a big difference in what happens with card effects and whatnot. Digivolving, etc., you have to have one of the higher level, and you have to be able to pay its Digivolution cost. Inherited effects, they all stack like that. So if, for example, I had already hatched and evolved, then that would have 2 evolution sources. That one doesn't count until I evolve onto it. Then option cards, same thing. Option cards are pretty much spell cards, so they go down and they go off. Tamer cards are pretty much, you play them and they stay on the field until they are targeted and destroyed by abilities. Attacking, upright, unsuspended Digimon cards can attack by turning them sideways, suspending. You can attack your opponent's security stack or any sus Digimon. If you choose to attack a Digimon, a battle begins. Compare the Digipoints of both. The one with the higher Digipoints wins. The loser is deleted and sent to their owner's trash. In the event of a tie, both Digimon are deleted. Then security checks. Yeah, that's pretty straightforward, honestly. Yeah, and that even says the game flow. Unsus, draw, raising. I'm going to call that raising. Or growing. And then main phase. And that's it, yeah. As soon as your memory goes to 0, goes above 0, it goes to your opponent's turn. So that is the Gaia Red starter set with Koromon as those, Agumon as that stuff, and all that good nonsense. I say nonsense, but it's only because I really don't know what to say. Anyways, that is that. Let me go ahead and get the blue starter set out of here. Alright, next up, we got the blue Cocytus starter set. Let's go ahead and open this up again with this rusty knife. Alright, cool. Next, oh, well, that was a lot less anticlimactic. I thought it was going to open differently. There we go. And there are these cards, and there is the second pack. This is going to be a hell of a starter video for Digimon. We got 2 of these release special booster packs. Version 1.0. We got 24 extra cards. How about that? That's awesome. For pretty much $22. That's pretty good. Alright, so next up, we have this starter set, which I will go ahead and put that to there. We got Sunomon as the Digitama in this one, or the Digi-Egg. This Digimon gets plus 1,000 Digipoints when battling an opponent's Digimon that has no Digivolution sources. And that is only on your turn. And we get 4 of that guy. Again, Digi-Eggs, so they do have a different back. We get Gomamon with 3,000 Digipoints. Play 2, Evolution 0, no abilities. And we get 4 of him, I believe. Alright, cool. Then Gabumon with 2,000, 3, 0, no main ability, but inherited. When attacking, trash the Digivolution card at the bottom of one of your opponent's Digimon with a level of 5 or less. Trash pretty much just means discard, but, you know, if they are the active Digimon, they are, you know, destroyed. But if they have an evolution source, that card is not active, so technically you trash it. You don't actually delete it, which is a weird way to phrase that. Anyways, that's what that is, with a level of 5 or less. So that's kind of specific with its targeting, but nonetheless appreciated. Then we got Bearmon, 4,000. 3 play, 0 evolution, no abilities. Alright. Then we move on to level 4s. 5,000 DP, play 4, evolution 2, no abilities. And we get 4 of Ikakumon. Then Garurumon, a lot of people's favorite. 4,000 DP, 5 play, 2 evolution, Digivolution, whatever. No main, inheritable though. When attacking, trash the Digivolution card at the bottom of one of your opponent's Digimon. Which is a lot like, I think Gomamon's, was it? Nope, Gabumon's. Should have known. Gabumon, Garurumon. Duh. Grizzlymon, 6,000 DP, play 5, Evo 2. He is a blocker, which, you know, again, is pretty self-explanatory. When attacking, lose 2 memory, which I really appreciate that they do that in this game, versus how other games do it, where if they have blocker, they can't attack at all. This one at least says, if you attack, you lose some points, but hey, you can at least attack with them. 7,000 DP for Were Garurumon, our first level 5, I'm pretty sure, yup. 7,000, play 7, Evo 3, no main, but your turn, when your opponent has a Digimon with no Digivolution cards, this Digimon gains security attack +1. Helpful with the Gabumon and Garurumon cards, that's for sure. Yeah. 4 of him, Zudomon, 7,000, play 6, Evo 3. When Digivolving, trash 2 Digivolution cards at the bottom of one of your opponent's Digimon. No inheritable. Not bad, not bad. 4 of Zudomon. Plesiomon, which is our level 6 over here. 12,000, 10 play cost, and 2 for Evo. Now you'll notice that even in the other one, there was no inheritable ability on the bottom of the level 6s, even in the red deck. That's because this is pretty much as high as they go. There are level 7s in the Japanese booster sets. We'll most likely get those over here. But 6 is supposed to be the highest. 7 is like, you know, Jogress / DNA Digivolution / you know, burst mode, etc. So yeah, Plesiomon, we got 2 of him. And then we go into Metal Garurumon. Again, level 6, 11,000, 12 play, 4 Evo, and when attacking, once per turn, unsuspend this Digimon, which is really cool. I think I started, yeah, near the end I started putting them like that instead, so I'll go ahead and fix that. Ta-da! Then we got Matt Ishida. 2 cost. Start of your turn, if your opponent has a Digimon with no Digivolution cards, gain 1 memory. Security. Play this card without paying its memory cost. And we got 4 Mats. Nicely done. Hammer of Spark. What? Hammer Spark. Where did I get the of? 0 cost. Main, gain 1 memory. And security, gain 2 memory. And this does activate on your opponent's turn. It just means that it moves closer to your side. And if it goes to your side, then, you know, that ends their turn immediately. It's a handy card. Not the best, but it is handy. Especially for 0 cost. Sorrow Blue, 2 cost. Choose one of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards. That Digimon can't attack or block until the end of your opponent's next turn. Security, choose one of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards. That Digimon can't attack or block until the end of the next turn. Pretty much the same ability, just activates at different times. 4 of those. Kaiser No, 4 cost. Choose a Digimon Digivolution card placed under one of your Digimon and play it as another Digimon without paying its memory cost. That was a lot of Digimon in there. Security, activate this card's main effect. Just double the Digimon, I guess. Cocytus Breath. Cost 7. Return one of your opponent's Digimon to its owner's hand. Trash all of the Digivolution cards of that Digimon. Activate this card's main effect. 2 of that one. And then 2 more of these, but this time in blue. So you can actually have player 1 of that one and player 2 of that one. That's kind of make a different colored, memory gauge and whatnot, and use one of your, memory trackers. And then you get the rule cards, which are the exact same, just different, just blue now instead of red. So that's nice and handy, that is for sure. So that is what comes in these packs. The Digitamas, or the Digi Eggs, and then the 50 card deck, which makes up for the 54. You get very simplified rules, which on the box it even says, when playing the game for the first time, please check the rules page of the Digimon card game official website, which is kind of a lame cop-out, but whatever. On the other side, I might as well show you, is the actual list of all the different Digimon, all the different cards, etc., what their number is, the rarity, how many pieces or how many copies of it, etc. And that is on both of them. So, you do get to know what is in this set already. And that is that stuff. But we're not done, are we? No, we are not. Next, we have the promos. Which, yeah, that's what they're called, the promos. So I was able to get one for each of these starter sets. And they had like a good 30 or so kind of splayed out. And they said, since you ordered 2, you get to choose 2. So I pulled Agumon and I pulled Biyomon. So Agumon, the promo, is pretty much exactly like his counterpart in there. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with... No, wait. He's a different version. Totally different version, actually. Because the other one is 2000. This one is a very different Agumon, so I'm glad I was able to pull him. I hope I can get more of him, because he's a pretty good version of Agumon. Biyomon, 2003. I don't know if this is the exact... I don't think so, because I think the other Biyomon doesn't have any ability. And I'm pretty sure she's 3000. So, yeah, your turn. When this Digimon deletes one of your opponent's Digimon in battle and then survives, draw 1. Draw 1 card from your deck. Pretty good small little promos. So that is those. Now we move on to La Pièce de Résistance, and there's actually a little... I don't know if you can see it, but ta-da! A little thing right there. You can actually just kind of do that. Easy peasy. Oh, did we get an egg? We did. Okay, well, hold on. That's going to ruin some stuff. So I want to go ahead and... How is the best way to open these? Not this way. That's probably accurate. So these should be, like, with all of it. So, like, you do get a basic, tracker with the entire list of what is actually in here. Awesome! I'm going to study that. But let's see what we got, huh? We got Gabumon, 2000, play 3, Evo 0. On deletion, trigger draw 2. Then trash 1 card from your hand. So this is actually a part of the purple set. Next up, we got Oblivion Bird. 5 cost. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with blocker. Nice. Security, activate this card's main ability. Yes! You can't really tell that well, but that is green. Let me see if I can go ahead and turn up the contrast on that. There we go. Yeah, green. I want to run green, so that helps out. 1,000. Play 3. Evo 0. No ability. This Digimon gets plus 1,000. I'm going to be building a lot of those. 1,000 DP. Play 3. 0 for Impmon. On deletion, trash the top 3 cards of your deck. Then, Great Tornado. 3 cost. One of your Digimon gets plus 2,000 and security attack plus 1 until the end of the turn. And add this card to its owner's hand for its security. Not bad. Ooh, Wizardmon. Another purple. 4,000. 4 play. 2 evolution. If you have a yellow Digimon in play, this Digimon gains Retaliation. When this Digimon is deleted after losing a battle, delete the Digimon it was battling. On deletion, trigger, draw 1. That's really nice, actually. Pagumon, a Digi-Egg. Trash the top card of your deck. Ta-da! Metaletamon! 10,000. Play 12. Evolution is 3. Your turn, the Digimon can be blocked by your opponent's Digimon. Opponent's turn, this Digimon gets plus 2,000 DP. That's Metaletamon. He's a part of the black set. So, Wergarurumon, 7,000, 6 play, 3 Evo. When attacking, gain 3 memory. At the end of the turn, though, you lose 3 memory. So that is nice. That's a nice balance. Magnadramon, 10,000, 11 play, 3 Evo. If you have 3 or fewer security cards when you play this, you trigger Recovery 2 deck. Place the top 2 cards of your deck on top of your security attack. Security stack. I keep seeing stack and thinking attack. When attacking, you may play 1 yellow level 3 Digimon card from your hand without paying its memory cost. And Shield of Justice is not our finishing card, actually. 6,000. 6 cost. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 5,000 DP or less. If you have a Red Tamer in play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 8,000 or less instead. Activate its main ability. And Mistimon is our final. 7,000, 7 play, 3 Evo. On play, 2 of your opponent's Digimon get minus 3,000 for this turn. That's not bad. Also, I forgot to mention, from the minuses and whatnot, if your Digimon's DP ever goes to 0, whether it's battle or abilities, they are deleted. So, some of the abilities that actually do that are kind of scary later on. Right now, they're not so much, but once we get more support for that stuff, yes, they will be very scary. Alright, so we get another one of these. Let's go ahead and take that off. And again, the full list of cards. So, let's see. We got Smashed Potatoes. Cost 2. For the turn, the next time you would Digivolve one of your green Digimon from level 5 to level 6, decrease the cost by 4. Metal Tyrannomon. 10,000 DP. Play cost 7. Evo cost 3 and no abilities. Guilmon. 3,000 DP. Play cost 3. Evo 0. No ability, but inheritable. While there are 5 or more cards in your opponent's trash, this Digimon gets plus 1,000 DP. Spiral Sword. Cost 1. One of your opponent's Digimon gets plus 3. One of your Digimon gets plus 3,000 during the turn. Not your opponent. Security. Unsuspend one of your Digimon with Blocker, which is definitely a nice combo. Agumon Expert. 1,000 DP. Play 3. Evo 0. On play, return 1 Digimon card with Agumon in its name from your recycle bin to your hand, which recycle bin is your discard pile. Agumon Expert, level 3. Pagumon again, which is kind of weird that both of our eggs were Pagumon. Dark Tyrannomon, 6,000. play cost 6, Evo 1, and no abilities. Palmon! 1000, play cost 3, Evo 0. On play, reveal 3 cards from the top of your deck. Add 1 level 4 Digimon card from among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. I actually do want to run Palmon, so I will be looking for more of her. Mega Dramon, 9000, play cost 6, Evo 3, and no abilities. Where Garurumon, another one of him, so I guess I don't really need to read him. Tai Kamiya, but from the black set. Play cost 4. Start of your turn, if your memory is 2 or less, set your memory to 3. Opponent's turn, all your black Digimon get plus 1000 DP. And then security, play this card without paying its memory cost. And Garudamon! Another one! I'm pretty sure that's who we got last time! Right? No, we got Mistimon. I think we got a Garudamon, didn't we? I remember reading him. Anyways, 7007. 3 Digivolution. Piercing. When this Digimon attacks and deletes an opponent's Digimon and survives the battle, it performs any security checks it normally would. Your turn. When this Digimon is blocked, trigger draw 1. So, actually, I don't think we did, because he is a secret rare, and I don't think I got any secret rares. Yeah, he's a rare. He's a rare. Yeah, no, I guess we didn't get one, huh? Alright, I'll take Garudamon as a rare. Oh, shit. But that is all of it. That is the Digimon starter sets that and I don't know if they're all going to come with one. I think so, considering it says here, ready to play 54 card deck. Memory gauge cards, 2 of them. Index cards, 2 of them. And booster pack, 1. But this is the pre-release pre-release starter deck, and it says right here includes a booster pack. So I don't really know if they're going to continue this for the main line or if this was something special for just the starter sets of the pre-release. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was really fun and really satisfying to kind of open all these cards. I've been waiting for this stuff for the longest time. I am a huge Digimon fan, and once the card packs and whatnot start becoming more prevalent in January or whenever they release, you can expect me to do a lot more card unpackings for those. Also, one thing I did notice is at the back of these, it actually has rules for deck construction and setting up, as well as an explanation of what the field looks like. So that is a really good use of making sure that everything is kind of built together rather than wasting a lot of paper and whatnot. It's a really, really nice touch that everything could fit in pretty much a small little card area, which is probably the same equivalent of 60 cards and whatnot. Either way, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Jay Hikari, logging out.